Hey guys, welcome to another video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Mick Winslow and I'm the CEO and founder of Acquisition Empire. Today, we're going to talk more about how my client built an offer so good that people in his niche felt too stupid to say no. And that is exactly what we're going to look at. I'm giving you the framework, for the offer that made people go from I'm just looking to shut up and take my money. So that is exactly what we're going to look at. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I'm sharing all my lessons, expertise, and also knowledge that I've gained the past 5 years to help you scale your business and increase your impact here in this world. And with this strategy right here, I've made more than $5 million in sales for my clients in pure revenue the past 2 years, and you're going to get all the secrets, all the knowledge, and my lessons to help you build an offer that will stand the test of time, so you can literally scale your business to the moon and increase your impact while people still feel like it's a no-brainer offer for them. The first thing you want to be looking at is to identify the transformation that you want to help people. You want to help people do a certain transformation, how they can go from zero state to hero state. Once you've done that, it's time for you to really figure out, while you have also interviewed your niche, gained some market research, to really know exactly what people want. And therefore, you want to take all the data, all the secrets, all your insights of the market research to build the outline of your curriculum. If you're building an online program, you need to build the steps they need to go through to complete the transformation. So if we look at here, we have the zero state, then we have step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, 5, etc., all the way down to the hero state. That is the transformation. That is the package you want to really uncover what needs to be in there to build the prototype, not the full version, but only the prototype, because you want to test it later on. What you want to go through to really build your offer is to exactly ask yourself some very important questions, because you have all the answers out there. If you don't know how to build an offer, it's because you haven't asked yourself the right questions. So today we're going to look at the questions you need to answer very, very good to have an idea of what your market needs, but also how to build an offer so good. So the first thing is that, what is the promise that you deliver for your customers? So let's say you're a fitness coach. Let's just use that example for the entire video. If you're a fitness coach, you can promise your clients that they will lose weight, they will be more confident, they will be more happy, they will have more self-belief to go after their dreams. You need to figure out exactly what you're delivering to your target audience. The next thing you want to look at is to, how can I make this promise tangible? And by that, I mean, what do they need to go through? Do they need to train 5 times a week? Do they need to eat a certain amount of calories? Do they need to do a certain action number of times? Or it could also be like a time frame that you need to uncover. Okay, how long does this take? Is it 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, even a year? That is very important, because then you have the transformation timeline, which will give you essentially like a timeline of how people can expect to go from zero to the hero state. And you can of course charge more money the longer the time frame are, but we don't want to only extend the time frame to make more money. Only do that if it makes sense. So the bigger the transformation, of course, the longer the time frame is, and they have to work with you for a longer time. What we also want to be looking at is that we need to figure out, okay, what does their situation look like with my solution? How do they feel? How is the life? Are they living in a better house, or are they looking better with clothes? Do they feel more energized? So find out exactly, okay, now they have achieved the desired result. How do they feel? That is very important to really figure out, okay, what is the life after your situation. And the reason why I want to figure that out is because that is your selling point. You're not selling the fitness program. You're not selling the diet, the 5 times in the gym per week. What you're selling is the lifestyle that comes with it. You feel good, you look good, you have a six pack, you get attention, you get social approval, people respect you more. The end result of actually achieving that goal, that is very important. Also, what doors will open for them later on in their life. So if it's a fitness transformation, for me personally, when I did my transformation in fitness, it gave me the confidence and self-belief to open my business and now help other coaches, especially fitness coaches, grow the business so they can make a lot of money while also scaling the impact. That was my door that opened later on. So figure out what doors open after they have achieved the desired result. Very important. And more importantly, why is it important for them to choose your solution, um, and really go through that transformation? If it's not urgent for them, they will never choose your product. So make sure to understand and identify why it's important for them to go through that transformation. Why is it important for them to have a six pack, to look good, to lose weight, to have more confidence? Why is that important for them? And also, why should they like this solution? What is it specifically that they think is good about this solution? That is very important. And what you also want to uncover, and this is a very underrated aspect, because you need to figure out, okay, what unconscious drivers do they fulfill with your solution? So once they have achieved their desired goal, not only that they have a six pack, but unconsciously, how does that affect them? How does their social status change? How do they feel more safe? Do they feel better? Do they feel more healthy? Do they have more status? Do they get more attention? Do they, yeah, actually feel more, yeah, attention from the people that they really want to be around? So figure out, we have some social status, power, fame, money, also social status, respect, safety. That is very important. So figure out exactly what drivers your solution solve for them, and help them achieve. That is very important, because we as humans are very, very driven by status, fame, power. That's just who we are as human beings. We want to be socially accepted in the group, because a long time ago, that meant if we weren't accepted in the group, that meant we would be locked outside of the tribe. And when we were outside the tribe, there were dangers outside of this tribe, out of this community. We could get killed by a tiger or a dinosaur, if it's even, yeah, way behind in time. But of course, time is not like this anymore, but our brain still recognize this fear. So we fear missing out, we fear being alone, we fear death, we fear all these crazy things, even though they're not going to happen anyway, but we still fear them because we unconsciously think that it will happen. So the fear, why is it important for them to really have the solution? Because they have some unconscious drivers that they need to fulfill. Social status, they need to be accepted, they need to have, yeah, acceptance, but also like social status. They want respect, because the more they're respected, the more secure they are, the more safety they have. So that is a very underrated aspect. What you also, yeah, want to actually figure out is, how does your solution get them closer to the goal? So if you're a fitness coach, you help people lose weight. The end goal is to feel good, look good, have more confidence, more self-belief. How does losing weight get you to feel more confident and realize all your unconscious drivers. Because losing weight makes you look good. If you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you can perform well. You also believe in yourself. You develop a lot of consistency and also discipline that you can use later on in life to build a business or whatever thing you want to do. Really go through the struggles to win in life. That is the exact thing, yeah, that will happen once you get the six pack, once you really lose weight, get in shape. So figure out exactly how the solution gets them closer to the goal. What we also want to uncover here, and this is not what something that I have developed, this is from Alex Hormozi. If you haven't read his book, I totally recommend that you do. This guy is a complete genius. What we want to uncover here is the value equation. The value equation is simply a framework to explain what makes a product or service highly valuable to your customers or clients. It is a very, very important and powerful formula. What you want to look at is the dream outcome. What you also want to look at and focus on and make sure that you have so much of these things. That is the dream outcome and also the perceived likelihood of achievement. What you also want to be looking at is the time delay and also the effort and sacrifice. All these things is exactly what determines the value of your offer. And let's just dive into this. So the dream outcome, what is meant by the dream outcome? This is actually the result or transformation that your customer or client desires most. So if you're a fitness coach, that could be a six pack. Um, and the stronger the emotional pull of the outcome is, the higher the perceived value. So make sure that the dream outcome is connected to emotional triggers. How does it make them feel to achieve this outcome? Exactly like here, losing 20 pounds, doubling the revenue, achieving financial freedom, whatever it is that you solve for your clients, that is so important. What you also want to be looking at is the perceived likelihood of achievement. Make sure that it's very, very confident, that your customers are very confident that they will actually achieve it. So make sure that they know that whatever they're doing, whatever transformation they want, you have to make them believe that they can actually go through that transformation and achieve that desired goal. If they don't believe it, none of this will matter. So, how do we actually make them believe that they can achieve the same? We use social proof, we use testimonials, case studies, we use a lot of, yeah, just client results. Especially if you're a fitness coach, make sure that you post transformations, client results, to really make sure that people in the same boat believe that they can also achieve this outcome. Very, very important. Then you need to look at the time delay. That is also a very good one. What we mean by the time delay is that you need to reduce it. You need to reduce the time it takes for the customer to achieve the promised result. And the shorter it is, the more valuable it becomes, because we want to achieve things fast. We want this quick fix, how to go from A to B in no time. That is what we essentially want. We want to have a six pack instantly. We want to make $1 million instantly. Of course, we cannot do that, but the shorter the time frame is, the better it is. What you also want to decrease is the effort and sacrifice. The effort and sacrifice is exactly the work, the discomfort, and all the resources they have to use and go through to achieve the result. The more effort, the more sacrifice, the more discomfort they have to go through to make that transformation, the less likely they are actually to do what it takes. But if it's like a walk in the park, if it's easy for them to do that, if it doesn't really require that much, the effort is low, it's very comfortable for them, and they don't have to do very much work to achieve their desired goal. the higher the chance is to actually achieve the goal. So make sure that you're lowering the time um, and also the effort and sacrifice it requires. So, in other words, what you really want to do is that if you want to build an irresistible, powerful offer, $1 million offer, an offer so good that people feel stupid saying no, call it what you like, you need to maximize the dream outcome and the perceived likelihood of achievement. What you want to decrease and minimize is the time delay and effort and sacrifice. If you do that, you have a very powerful offer, and that is what you need to do. So, whatever thing you're doing, fitness coaching, mindset coaching, financial coaching, make sure that the transformation that you provide is something that they know they can achieve. They also think that it's, yeah, highly likely also going to happen for them because they have seen others do the same. Make sure that the time it takes to get to the desired goal is minimal. Make sure that it's easy and it's comfortable for them to go through that transformation. If you do that, you have a very powerful offer. So let's just take the fitness program for an example. Let's say you want to lose 20 pounds and feel confident in life. That is the dream outcome. That is what we want to achieve. The perceived likelihood of achievement is increased when you use success stories, certified trainers, guarantees. If you don't lose this weight, you'll have a full refund. You can also use interviews where clients tell their story. You can use transformations. The more people you have going through that transformation, the easier it is for you to sell it. What you want to decrease is that the promised result is going to take 6 weeks instead of 6 months. We want to have as less pain as possible for at least time as possible. So make sure that it's as fast as possible without decreasing the actual value and the outcome that you provide. The sacrifice and effort, make sure that you provide meal plans and it's easy to follow. You don't have to do crazy stuff in the gym. You don't have to work 5 hours a day. You don't have to walk 15, 20,000 steps a day. Make sure that there's personal accountability, and yeah, just make sure that you support them along the way so they don't feel alone. The easier it is for them to go through that transformation, the more money you can make. So, in other words, what does this actually mean? You need to figure out what they want. That is the desired result. The big result or dream outcome is exactly what your client wants. That could be losing weight, making more money, having a better relationship. Also, make sure that you increase how sure they are that they will actually accomplish this. Do they feel confident? So when they invest in you and get you to help them, how confident are they that you will actually help them go through that transformation? Make sure that it's very, very high. Also, decrease how long it's going to take. So the shorter, the better it is. Make sure that it's not very hard, but actually easy to go through that transformation, because the easier it is, the better it is for you and the more money you will make. So you need to increase the value and reduce the time and effort. So that is exactly what we do and have done with the fitness coach, where we actually helped his clients lose weight. We used a lot of social proof, a lot of testimonials every single day to showcase that it actually works. And the people who watched the content were so confident that it will actually go into work. Make sure that it was very tangible. We used numbers. And my fitness coach did it a little longer. Still worked fantastic. He said that I can transform your life physically and mentally in 6 months. That was actually a little bit longer than expected, but people still loved it. It works perfectly. So don't be afraid to use 6 months or 8 months. Just make sure that it's actually fast, and yeah, of course, compared to whatever it is that you're doing, the more complex it is, the longer it's going to take. But make sure that it's as fast as possible and also as easy as possible. And just keep it simple, make a big promise and a big guarantee. So why should they actually trust you? And if you are so good at what you're doing, what happens if they don't see the result? So if you want to make your offer even more powerful, use a guarantee. That could be a money back or money back guarantee or work for free. So that is exactly what I did with my client, where we helped him go from 0 to 7 figures in just 6 months of time. So this really works, and I truly hope that you enjoyed this video. Comment below what you think is very good and also what you want to have more knowledge on when it comes to building your personal brand, making more money, getting more clients and sales, scaling your coaching business, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments and I am going to make a video about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm really looking forward to hear about your success and also just do whatever it takes. And this is actually my attempt to help you scale your business and increase your impact here in this world. I'm looking forward to see you in the next video, and take care.